Hi, welcome to Food Talk TV. I'm Daphne Brogdon, and every time you come to Food Talk TV Live, you're going to see a different culinary creator. But today I'm your Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central culinary creator, formerly of Food Network, also on TikTok and YouTube. Give my channel a follow at Daphne Brogdon. And please tap the screen as I cook honey lime chicken for you and gazpacho. And fortunately, I am not riding alone here in the kitchen. I have my fabulous daughter, Vivian, helping me. Yay! Yes, Vivian is a big help with her dulcet tones and her very smart brain. Dolly, we're doing something here right now. Yeah, but we're on video.
With oh,
Dolly.
I'm sorry. Look at my wallet.
Thanks, Dolly. Everybody on TikTok saw that. Anyway, so yes, and this is why I like to cook on this day because Dolly comes on Wednesday and then I don't have to clean up. So that's my whole ulterior motive. Cooking on Wednesday. Can you cook on? Who Sasha says hi? Hi, Sasha. Could I cook on Friday? No, because Dolly won't be here to clean up after my mess, and it'll be a mess. Anyway, it won't be that bad. So listen, I'm in Los Angeles, and I'm not sure where you are, you guys. So this might be rubbing the salt in your snowy wheels there, but it's hot as a skillet right now in Los Angeles. It no way resembles winter. It doesn't even resemble winter in Los Angeles. I think yesterday it got to 97.
Yeah, it's unbearable.
It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. So I'm gonna make my gazpacho, which I've made before, but it's a kind of a classic gazpacho, but with a little twist. But I'm also making a honey lime chicken, and I'm making the gazpacho for two reasons. One, because I want a cold meal because it's hot as a skillet, and also I really don't think I'm eating enough vegetables. So I've got to be like, you know how you kind of try to trick kids into vegetables. So I feel like having gazpacho is going to kind of trick me to eat my vegetables. So we should probably start with that maybe. But okay, so here's the deal with gazpacho. I absolutely love it, but raw onions, which is a key ingredient of gazpacho, gives me like reflux. So I cook my onions first, and I wasn't sure how that was going to turn out, but it turns out great. The other thing is most gazpacho recipes, well, some of them have bread. This one doesn't have bread. Gazpacho, by the way, comes from Spain, Andalusia, to be specific. And Vivian looked up some various things for things that we're going to make, but I don't know what you looked up yet.
Well,
but
talk
it's okay.
about the recipe.
I want to talk to you about the recipe. Okay. So you've probably all heard my rap before. My rap. I won't rap. That would be embarrassing. Anyway, for me and for you, you'd have. What is that thing you always talk about? Secondhand embarrassment. Yeah. Although years ago, I could actually do a little comedic rapping, but I'm out of practice. Anyway, I like to get diced tomatoes, not fresh tomatoes. Why is that, Daphne? Aren't fresh tomatoes better? No, actually not. Because fresh tomatoes are picked before they're ripe, and whereas canned tomatoes, because they don't have to worry about them being firm and being put in transit, there's actually they're better for you, the canned kind. Yes, Vivian.
The word gazpacho comes from Arabic, which means soaked bread.
I did not know that. It's Arabic and it means soaked bread. That's ironic because this recipe I'm making doesn't even have any bread in it. But so this is the gluten-free gazpacho. But that's so cool. Thank you, Vivian. All right, so I'm going to saute my onions. This is a whole chopped onion.
Eat, laugh, repeat, because why is that Daphne hashtag?
Why is what?
Well, I think because you said to yourself earlier, why is that Daphne?
Oh, why is that? Thank you for being here, Eat, Love, Repeat. There you go. Eat, laugh, repeat. Yeah, it zaps you, this kind of heat, I think. So you guys, so my big update here, of course, is I'm here this week. I will not be here at my regularly scheduled time next Wednesday. Why is that, Daphne? Because I'm getting married. I'm getting married on Thursday. We're having a small sort of family-centered ceremony, but we will have lots of guests from out of town, like out of a country, like Italy. And I will be getting ready. So I am not going to be here next Wednesday. But then the following Wednesday, we will be on our annual spring break at our rental and by the sea. And Gio, who will by then be my I can't even say the word. He's my fiance now. It's freaking me out to say husband. It really freaks me out. I find it actually quite emotional. I'm getting a little emotional about it, but in a way about because to me, my husband is Mark Hill, you know. So I think that's what always it's a little power pack for me.
This is really so exciting.
Oh, Trini, thank you.
For pizza, bring the groom on live.
I will. I will. That's what I'm gonna say. He did this last year when we were at Balboa. So he will help me cook. So not next week when we're getting ready, but the following week. So what will that be? First week of April? Yeah.
Angelica says, sorry I missed it, but it was a couple days ago your birthday.
No, it's this Sunday. My birthday's this Sunday. Thank you. Aren't you sweet, Angelica? You are so sweet. Yes. So my birthday is this Sunday because we kind of needed to get married around now. It had to do with his family could come from Italy and so forth. But I didn't want it to rain on my parade. And we were going to all go out to dinner afterwards. And it's as soon as you say you're doing anything to do with a wedding, even if it's a small, they go up the prices. So Thursday's cheaper. It's a cheaper. So there you go. Anyway, okay. So the onions are nice and translucent. So I can turn that off for now. That's good enough. Now you can use whatever pepper you like. I am a big fan of Anaheim chilies. Also, Vivian is not a pepper person, yet you have expressed that you like the Anaheim chilies,
I do.
as I recall.
I think I hate them the least.
You hate them the least, yeah. And of course, the real key thing about gazpacho is cucumbers. That's the workhorse, and that's what makes this such a great summer meal, so refreshing, and it's something that was actually called in Spain, like this was considered sort of like a peasant meal, you know, but it's really good for you. So, and then the other great, one of the key ingredients to this is sherry vinegar. This recipe comes from the New York Times, and we'll have it on FoodTokTV. Wait a minute, I almost forgot. Wait, hold everything. Hold off on the gazpacho. I totally forgot. I need to marinate my chicken. I love a good Ziploc marinade, so let's get the Ziploc marinade going here.
Henjin Joe sent a heart me and a go popular.
Oh, thank you, Hinjin Joe. And I forgot to say, we do have some little rewards here. If you could please share, they're like 1 cent, 5 cents, whatever. Really help Food Talk TV and all our Food Talk creators. So really would appreciate that if you could share, if you could do some rewards. And please keep tapping the screen. I'm not sure how many we have. Helps us get out on the For You page. Are people tapping the screen?
A little. Chex Mix sent a heart me.
Chex Mix! I miss you, Chex Mix. Okay, I'm going to try to do a live tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to do a live on my channel tomorrow morning. Monday they were so mean, and none of my regulars were there. So you gotta try to come in. What am I missing? Here we go. You know what I'm looking for. You know what I'm looking for here.
Mix says I'll be there.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay. Meanwhile, back at my not the gazpacho recipe. Sorry, hang on. My chicken marinade. Okay, so I am using chicken thighs. By the way, how is... Oh, it is working. I guess my mic is working. Okay, good. This is more chicken thigh than I want to make. Because actually, I'm going to go out to dinner tonight. You're going out tonight, aren't you, honey?
Yeah, I'm going out.
Yeah. So I don't need to make as much. Okay. I always prefer chicken thighs over breast. It's better meat. It's more flavorful. So let's do 4 for now. I think that'll work. Put these back. But if you, the thing, and I'm cooking with lime. Let me tell you how I'm a tad evangelical. The thing, and I'm cooking with lime. Let me tell you how I'm a tad evangelical. And that's because of course, the flavor is great, but it's also such a great tenderizer. And I had the experience where I bought, say, pork, and it was maybe not the greatest pork. It's kind of a cheaper thing. But if you really, soak it up in lime, it helps break it down and can make a cheaper meat better. So that's one of my little hacks there. Oh, let me turn. Can you hear this? The class is that I have this classical station, but sometimes every once in a while they talk. There's no commercials, but I don't know if that's coming through in a bad way. Oof.
Trini says no, we can't hear it.
Okay, great. Thank you, Trini. Thank you. All right, so lime juice. What about a quarter cup of lime juice? I also, in this weather, my favorite cocktail in this weather is a gin and tonic with a lot of lime. Yum. Although I haven't been drinking much, I haven't been eating much because of the aforementioned wedding. I think brides always diet, right? Beforehand. I'm not measuring this out. I just figured probably a couple limes will do. Da-da-dee-da. Ideally, you would marinate this for half an hour. And you're watching Food Talk TV, the longest running live cooking show on TikTok. I'm Daphne Brogdon, formerly of Food Network and of TikTok. And I have Daphne Dishes Again on YouTube. And I make pretty healthy food, I think. Pretty healthy, pretty flavorful. I also used to own restaurants with my late husband, Chef Mark Peel. And I've got my fabulous daughter, Vivian, helping me today. Okay, so then we're also going to do some sherry vinegar. I hate the way this thing locks. It's annoying to me. Can't remember how much vinegar. Oh no, that's for the gazpacho. I'm getting my recipes confused, which happens all the time. All right, honey. I'm going to pretty much finish this honey off because it needs to be about 3 tablespoons, and I think that's about what it is. 3 tablespoons of honey. Honey and lime. What could go wrong? Yeah, they are great flavors. In fact, I think we have to buy honey. Yeah, they are great flavors. In fact, I think we have to buy honey. Mm. Call them. Okay. Now we're going to do. Rex is calling me, finding out what I'm making. Oh my God, that's hilarious. What was he calling about?
He's coming home from a haircut and wanted to know what we had at home to eat.
So did this rate? Is he okay with
Yes,
this?
he was okay.
Hilarious. Okay, cumin. So we want a full teaspoon of cumin. Dry ingredients are great for marinades and dry rubs. We've got garlic. Another teaspoon. Oops.
Oh, no more than a teaspoon.
Well, this was a half, so that's all right. Let's have more flavor.
Lawless says, "Hey Daphne, what's cooking?"
Michael, I'm so glad. Listen, Michael, I'm going to do a live tomorrow morning on my show, so on my channel. So please join because I did it Monday, and none of you regulars were there. And I had just mean people. It was awful. I'm making honey lime chicken, and I'm making gazpacho because it's hot as a skillet here. How is it in North Carolina? All right, what do we have now? Paprika. I'm using sweet paprika. Oh my God. How do I set this so it doesn't always need the passcode? It drives me nuts.
You can do that in settings.
Okay, you'll help me with that. Yeah, okay. Teaspoon. I'm doing a little marinade right now, Michael. It's honey, it's lime, paprika, garlic powder, cumin, and now oregano.
Completely Lawless says, "I bought an offset smoker so I've been learning real barbecue."
Oh my gosh. And you are such a good cook. I can't wait to hear what you're doing with that. We're doing a bunch of stuff on my back patio, and I'm hoping when that's done, I'll have a barbecue. What's an offset? What did you call it? An offset? What is that? I don't know what that is.
Completely Lawless says different kitchen question mark.
My kitchen? No, my kitchen's not gonna. I love my kitchen. No, just the back patio, which was kind of concrete with a weird planter, so I kind of mowed it down. And when I say me, I mean I hired someone, and it's gonna be covered with
Flagstone.
Thank you, flagstone. It's gonna be a fire pit, barbecue. It'll be good for entertaining for the summer.
Fran Diego sent a love you so much.
Oh, thank you, Fran. Is it hot in San Diego like it is here? I bet it is.
Fran Diego says, I'm driving, but hi, hello, everyone.
Who said that?
Fran.
Oh, Fran. Hi, Fran. Fran's often on the go, seems like to me. All right. So we've got all of this. Is there anything I'm missing? Salt, pepper, honey, garlic powder, paprika, cumin. Hold the phone. Chili powder. It's so funny. I was thinking it needed to be a little hotter. Roasting, right? Okay, keep talking. I'm looking for my chili.
It's been unbearably hot the last few days.
So you could just use regular chili powder. I have this chili lime. Boy, someone's got their phone on awfully high. Oh no, this is done. This is dead on arrival. Well, glad I saved this jar. All right, now I have to look for another chili powder.
Chex Mix says
37. I think here it's 37 Celsius. 37. Oh, I just learned this trick about if you take a Celsius, let's say like 20 Celsius, you times it by 2. No, wait, it's different. If you take it's 60 Fahrenheit, you double it? No, you divide it. So now it's 30. Oh, and there's one other step. I think it's
37 Celsius is actually almost completely correct.
I knew it.
37 Celsius is 98.6 Fahrenheit.
That's about what it is today. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Lawless says Celsius
times 2 plus 30. That's it. I just saw that yesterday. I didn't know about it. Okay, it said chili powder. I can't find my chili powder because I'm on a live show thing, so I'm doing red pepper flakes. Give it a little heat. All right. I love a Ziploc bag. Now, this is the kind of thing I have to trash the Ziploc, but I'm one of those people that like, what was in that Ziploc? Just some crackers? I'm cleaning it out. Like I clean out my Ziplocs. I reuse them, don't I?
Yeah, completely lost us. We're doing it live.
Doing it live. That's right. All right, so let's massage the chicken. Let's figure all this is funny. Okay, so this will marinate while I work on my soup. So I am making a gazpacho because I need to eat more vegetables, and it's very, very hot here in Los Angeles. So I sauteed the onions because I can't do raw onions. So Vivian, we're going on a field trip. Let's hit the road. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Completely Lawless says, you want soup? No soup for you.
Wait a minute. What movie is that from? That sounds like it's from a movie. Hang on. Let me just look at my quantities here. Wait, I need one more thing. I need some real garlic. Hang on. What did she say? Oh, that's right. Oh, the soup Nazi, right? The soup Nazi. I forgot about that. Thank you. Thank you for the 90s references. Oh, have you guys seen that, all that, Mom, what were you like in the 90s? Like, I really need to do that because I was freaking smoking in the 90s, especially the late 90s. Okay, so we've got all our ingredients.
Did you cook the onions?
I did. I made them till I don't have to really, I don't want them to brown. I just want them to be translucent. Just soften up so they won't give me reflux. But what was it? It was really funny. There was a parody I saw of it. I almost thought maybe it's too late to do it because I'm already seeing the parodies of Mom, What Were You Like in the 90s? And it was really funny. It was, instead of, it was like, Dad, what were you like in the 90s? But it's Iran and it like shows like all the terrorism that they did. Anyway, okay, here we go.
Checksmith says, back when we had to say non-smoking or smoking at restaurants.
I know, right? Okay, I'll tell you a cute story about that restaurant. So when my husband's restaurant, Campanile, he had a lot of celebrities who came into it. And now the laws had changed. They just changed and you couldn't smoke in the restaurant. But who walks in? David Bowie. And David Bowie is a huge chain smoker. I mean, he constantly was smoking. And my husband was like, I'm not going to tell David Bowie he can't smoke. So he sat him in the back and they like opened up the back door. And he said he was such a chain smoker that he had this cigarette going, would put it down, eat, and would smoke in between eating. I know. And then he got a lung cancer, didn't he?
The AI summary got your name wrong. They called you Daphne Brogdon.
AI, you have just shown that you are not a good robot. If you can't get my name right. Daphne Brogdon, like frog, but with a B and then Don. Brogdon. All right. So we've got the onions. It's a whole onions.
Melissa Merge says, hello.
Hi, Melissa. I'm making gazpacho right now. So can of diced tomatoes. Even easier than using fresh and better for you, right? Okay, then we're going to use some where's my garlic? We're going to put a clove of garlic in there. We need some sherry vinegar. I really like sherry vinegar. With this, gives a little, all vinegars, they're not created equal. I don't want that like a harsh white vinegar, apple cider vinegar. One. And when we make salad dressings, what's our favorite vinegar, Vivian?
Balsamic.
Oh no, I was thinking of the one that Dad's recipe.
Oh.
Champagne.
Oh, champagne with the shallots.
Yeah, champagne and shallots.
My go-to for the longest time was just olive oil and balsamic.
Yeah, sure. And with a splash of honey. Okay, so we've got the garlic, the tomato, the sherry vinegar, and the onions. Oh, duh, the cucumber, the workhorse of this whole thing. So I already peeled it. Cucumbers are so refreshing.
Tap the screen, give us some likes.
Oh, thank you, Vivian. Yeah, thank you indeed. Oh, I guess that's enough. I peeled a second just in case. And then the olive oil I add my chili. I'm actually going to keep some of the seeds because lately I've noticed that my kids like when the food is a little hotter.
Trini says, cucumbers and peanut butter. My followers had me try it. It was so good.
So do you put the peanut butter on top? We used to do peanut butter and celery. That's interesting. Peanut butter and cucumber. I'll give it a go. I love nut butters. I could live on nut butters.
Billy Lola says, how does Made In not sponsor FoodTokTV? Spiceology, too.
I know, you're right. Oh my God, Trini, get cracking on that. Let's get that. You are so right about
like
that.
A PB cracker.
I think I need more of a definition there. Okay, we're going to go on the road now, Vivian. Let's go, guys. All right, field trip. Oh my God. That scared me.
Yeah. Jesus.
I was just attacked by my blender. Jeez. The world's not scary enough. All right, let's. Good. There we go. Look at it. I think it's working. I want to get it. very blended before I put the olive oil in. It's really important to do the olive oil while it's being blended. With all the vegetables taste like it. Okay. You want to do it for a full minute. Okay. Oh, you put it if you can. Okay. So you want to add the olive oil first off, wait till all of the vegetables are blended. Then you want to add the olive oil in progress. It makes a difference for the quality of the emulsification. Kind of the same thing when I do my pea soup, stuff like that. Uh-oh, the blower's going to go on. That's going to be a drag. I can't turn it off. It's like Terminator. The machines are taking over. Okay, I'm going to,
When you started the blender, Chex said you just gave my whole train a heart attack.
I'm sorry. I love that you're on your train. That's something we don't have out here in California. All right, let's give it a taste. What's it going to need? Really good. And this is what's so crazy is how it tastes so creamy. It's got some nice heat from the Anaheim chilies. Maybe salt. That's usually the thing. Do you want to try it? That she's nodding her head. That's what I meant. I meant it's how a mother translates her. She's telling me she loves me and that I'm her best friend. All right, wait, some salt. I don't have salt in here. Come on. Hello, Butters. Butters was whimpering last night? Okay. Okay, sorry, we're going to do one quick thing and then we'll be off with the blender. Oh my god, you guys, I saw the cutest movie. Total sidebar. It's called Brendan Fraser Rental Family. Watch it. I can barely watch movies because I'm like, is there any kind of violence in it or like a dead kid? Like, no, thank you. This is a nice, heartwarming. It takes place in Japan. It's also fun to see Japan. So put it on. Write it down. Rental Family. Very good. I think that's delicious. And once it's chilled, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. That's great. Oh, really great, vibrant tomato. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, back to home state. Can you guys hear me? How can you guys hear me? Maybe if I do this, because unfortunately, once this goes on, I can't do anything about it. I just have to work with it. Oh my gosh, Vivian, show them the new cushions in our breakfast room.
Low levels on that.
He said low levels.
Low level. I'm blowing it. Is that what you said?
Can't hear what?
That is crazy loud. Low levels on that.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know who to believe. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to try to do it on the grill here. So you might need to adjust. So this is you missed the marinade. honey, lime, cumin, black pepper, salt, garlic, paprika. And I purposely made it with skin. I see a lot of recipes with the skinless, but I love a crispy skin. So I'm going to start grilling it right like that. And I want to get those kind of grill marks. And I don't presently have a grill outside, so this is my next best thing. Let's hope that works. And let's look at how pretty the gazpacho could be. I think I just got splashed with gazpacho. But anyway, here we go. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to take a big spoonful of that. Did you know that when the proper etiquette, when you have soup, is not to pull it towards you, but it's to pull it away from you? Oh my God, so good. That's probably the most vegetables I've had in days. My colon's going to think it's a stick-up. Okay, perfect amount. So this is going to grill. My vibe on this is that it's not going to get all the way through. So it's also my restaurant experience. I like to finish meat off in the oven. So yeah, I think maybe it's food trivia. Oh no, the couscous. I have to make couscous. Totally forgot. All right, we can use the onions. So we're kind of are a little OD'd on rice. We've been making a lot of things with rice the last month. So I thought it's pearl couscous time. So yeah, it's a crowd favorite. So oil up a pan. First thing you want to do is toast it. Called Israeli couscous or pearl couscous. It's made from wheat, so this is not a gluten-free dish here. It's got a great texture. I like it better than couscous. Couscous is kind of, to me, kind of fluffy, whatever. But this is great. Just got to move that around on the oil pan. I want to see what I'm missing. I'm missing interacting with mine. What did he say? My couscous? My Israeli couscous? Oh, I could. I usually make it with dried apricots and onions. There's already some onions in there. Don't think I have dried. Maybe I should try dried peaches. Maybe you like to put a little fruit in there. What about the peaches? I don't know. Hang on here. Let me see. Yeah. The one, it's on my Food Network on the Daphne Dishes. I do onions and apricots. So I toast it, and then I need some chicken broth. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I think I'm gonna try that. Hi, Jeanette. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, that's right. Oh my God, my hair looks terrible. By the way, I'm getting my hair done Friday. Vivian already got her hair done. Yeah, it does. We did, I think, kind of a clever thing. She went to a beauty college, so it costs way less. Yeah, exactly. Okay, now I can see my sink and everything. All right. So I'm looking for this to just get a little brown. Oops, let me check on my chicken. Yay! That's exactly how I want it to look. And if you turn it too soon, the skin sticks to the grill. So, oop, that one's not as even. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll say, but I think it's gone too far. Wow, this is hot. I don't use this grill that much, so, oh my God, I need a crowbar to get this thing up. Keepers. Ah, I'm fighting with the chicken. First I'm fighting with the blender, now I'm fighting with the chicken. There we go. Ah, the skin got a little funky. Well, we like crispy skin.
Yorkshire Indians and G.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Yorkshire. I mean, we really appreciate the tapping of the screen and the rewards. Thank you so much.
Just a little crispy.
Just a little crispy. I always say I'm like Elvis. I like burnt food. But the first one was perfect. And then this one, you know what? I'm going to move you over here. The funny thing about this grill, one side is definitely hotter than the other.
Yorkshire Indians are loving the settle.
Thank you. You're so sweet, Yorkshire Indian. What are you cooking lately? Yeah, this is okay. You want to get those little things. Oh my God, my couscous. Ah, I'm getting distracted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold the phone. Okay, about a cup of broth here. And the heat's turned down. So that got a little crispier than was ideal. I was distracted by my chicken. Crispy, crispy. Yep. Yes, Jeanette, very crispy. All right, let's see about this one. Oh, there we go. So I only was able to marinate this for what, like 20, 30 minutes. Obviously, you want to try to do 30 minutes, hour. Sometimes, though, with lime, you don't want to go too long unless it's a really crappy piece of meat. I mean, like I said, I marinated this lousy piece of pork over a night in a citrus marinade, and it could take it. Obviously, it's why, like, with fish, you would never put it on that long because the fish will break apart really fast. The acids will really break it down. Okay, this is the one that gives me the most trouble. I think I'm going to put it in the oven. Oh, thank you. And I can turn this off, and then maybe this fan will go off. Exciting to use this grill. We don't use it much, right, Viv? I know. It's a lot. Okay, I'm going to put this in the oven. Hang on. I want the grill side up. In progress. Good. Don't let me forget that. All right, so let's probably close to the end, probably 10, 12. Well, we're out at 15, so. Oh, is that ahead of me? Oh, okay. Let's check it in 10. So I got these for Rex as a school snack, and he didn't like them because he said I think he objected that he kind of had a little bit of a sulfur smell. I thought they were good. I'm going to see if they work in this. Some salt. Probably not too much salt because I already have the broth. If you're just joining, this is FoodTokTV, the longest running live cooking show on TikTok. We have a pedigree. Just saying. Just saying. Wait. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. I see. Oh my God, Yorkshire Indian, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. So I'm going to cut these peaches up. Ugh. Let's see how that goes. Usually when I use dried apricots, they're softer, so who knows if this is going to work. But I like having that little sweets and meats. So if this is sort of a sweet, slightly sweet accompaniment to the chicken, I think it'll be good. A little more broth. Good. Was there any other food research you found? Can you see this okay? You can see this? What's happening here? Oh, okay. It looks interesting. Let's see.
The original gazpacho had no tomatoes, as they weren't brought from Europe into the country.
That's so interesting. Now, I think tomatoes were brought from North America, right? Oh, that's nowhere near cooked enough. So gazpacho didn't have tomatoes. Boy, that's hard to imagine. Okay, I think it needs to be a little hotter. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the fan. I have it's Vivian's dad used to know how to take these off, and he would physically like take the power out of it when it would drive us crazy, but that's a skill I don't possess. So there you go. Here we go. Why don't you follow me over to the game closet? Let's go. We'll go on a field trip. Oh my gosh, you got to see. Well, I'll have to show you another time. But my new patio, it's pretty amazing. Here we go. Here we go. Food trivia time. Maybe we should stay here because it's so loud over there. This is my game closet. I actually got rid of a lot of the games, but I don't know. Like, when are we going to play Operation again? But I just have such fond memories of Operation or Battleship. We should play Battleship again. Battleship. I always have Connect 4 set up. We always have that.
Jeanette says, how fun.
Yeah, I'm a board game kind of person. What's going on? Okay, what is going on? Oh my God. That's called a misfile. Oh, hey, Rex. All right, here, look what I just found. Who's that? Cutest little kid ever, right? Do I look the same? Do I? No. I think I'm adorable.
Jeanette says, aw.
Ah.
Trini says, we too are a board game family.
Oh, yeah, right? Oh.
Jeanette says yes, and Kelly says yes about you looking the same.
Thank you. Hey, Rex, can you grab my glasses for me?
Jeanette says that needs to be framed.
You know what? I have another one framed where I'm using these building blocks, and it says "I love my grandma." And then, oh wait, there was another one over here we found recently. I can't find it. Anyway, you know, because clearing out my mom's stuff, I have a lot of them. But thank you. Yeah, it was like one of the 2 times in our life my folks got like a professional photographer to come to the house. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, your hair looks nice. Are you happy? Yeah. Okay, food trivia.
Trini says tap, tap, tap the screen.
Yes, exactly. Tap, tap, tap the screen. So while the gazpacho and the chicken are cooking, I'm going to ask you, what tart is from the Lorraine region of France? What? Is that kind of a gimme?
I don't know. We'll see if people get it.
What tart is from the Lorraine region of France? It's a savory tart.
Jeanette says quiche.
Yes, quiche Lorraine. Very good. What kind of salad does the Australian rock band The Wiggles sing to children about? Oh, Wiggles. That's like, I think that even predates you.
It does predate me, but I have heard of this.
Yeah, a fruit salad. I don't know what that. I never watched.
Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
Oh, see, I don't remember that. Okay. What silverware is sometimes placed horizontally above the center of a place setting? I'm thinking maybe a dessert spoon.
Trin says spoon.
Yeah, okay, it says the dessert spoon or fork with the tines or bowl pointing to the left. Pointing to the left. Okay, good to know. In case I remember
Juanita says teaspoon.
Well, it's a dessert. Either a dessert spoon or dessert fork. True or false? Louisiana rice farmers flood their fields to grow crawfish that feed on the remains of the harvest.
True.
I know, because it's so specific, right?
Yeah. Trin says true. Jeanette says true.
Yeah, you guys are all right. It's true. Oh, here's an interesting one. What is the most popular month to eat out? Well, it's not January, because everyone's like exhausted and broke from Christmas.
June? I don't know.
A lot of people are traveling. Maybe it's December. I don't know.
Jeanette says December. Trin says February.
Oh, maybe because of Valentine's Day?
Chex Mix says August.
Chex Mix. It's August. You got it. Bing, 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 bing. August. That makes sense because that's like everyone travels in August. Okay. What carries a higher price per gram? Wild beluga caviar, wild truffles, or saffron? I don't know. It could be truffles. I mean, maybe it's different now. Maybe the mark since when this was.
Truffle. Lily Law says saffron. Trini says, wow, I wouldn't have guessed August. Jeanette says saffron. Trini says truffles.
The answer is wild beluga caviar.
Oh, no one said that.
You know, it kind of makes it. Oh.
Looks a little bit stuck.
It's okay. I mean, this is how it should look.
Okay.
Oh, saints preserve us. It's finally off. Oh, my God.
Wait, was the fan not turning off?
Yeah, because it doesn't do that. If it gets so hot, it won't. It's automatic. I can't do anything about it because I use the grill. Oh, you're having the cubana. Okay, let me throw a thermometer into the.
The labor in saffron harvesting is crazy.
You know, I bet I need to read up on that because I don't know. I do know more about caviar, because caviar is like a really good Scotch, like where it's whoever the purveyor is, like they have to hold it for. There's a lot of investment before you get to sell it and make any money. Being middle-aged means I have a favorite meat thermometer. I have 3 of them, but I want to pick my favorite one. You're on watching Food Talk TV. We've got honey lime chicken in the oven, peach couscous, and gazpacho. Oh, I think it is cooked enough. Yeah, it is. Oh, it doesn't feel like it to me. Seems uneven. I'm going to give it. I'm getting different temperature readings. That one's a no. Okay, let's just do 2 more minutes. Okay, let's see how it worked out with the peaches. I'm curious.
Oh, Trini says, let's get Daphne to 10K before the live is over.
Yeah, thank you, Trini. Thank you.
Jeanette says, I love the trivia. That was fun.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm so glad. I know. You know, it's funny because when I started doing my lives year before last, I would do these political chats, and then I would say what really brings us all together is trivia. And it would be like, however people voted, everybody was like, trivia. Mm. I could have put in more peach, I think, to balance out the sweet. I mean, the salty. I think I should have put even more in. Do you have a question for us, Vivian?
Yes. What wine is a classic match with foie gras?
I do love foie gras. What wine? Well, foie gras is very rich, so I'd almost think it would be something.
Vanilla says port?
Yeah, except that would be rich and rich. So I was thinking something more spar, like a, like a brut champagne or Sancerre. I'll say Sancerre.
French Sauternes.
Okay, so it was more the direction that you were going. Yeah, because that's a sweet one. That's a thick one.
What are known as black diamonds and located by pigs and dogs in the Umbria region of Italy?
That would be a truffle. That'd be some kind of truffle. Yeah, for sure. Give us another one.
The members of what professions were allowed to deal in wine during Prohibition?
The members of what?
The members of what professions were allowed to deal in wine during Prohibition?
Oh, I bet clergy, because they could do like sacrament wine.
Lila says priests. Yep, priests and rabbis.
Yeah, makes sense.
True or false? The faults of a lower quality wine will be somewhat masked by chilling to a low temperature.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess around what degrees?
50?
Does anyone else want to guess? What degree you should chill wine to cover it? Jeanette says 52. Lower than that.
Okay. 35. No, that's too cold. 40. 42.
40 to 42.
Yay. Okay, now I'll start my plating.
What shape of whisk works best with egg whites?
That's what I was wondering. There's different shapes of whisk?
Yeah, the answer is balloon. Isn't that all whisks?
Yeah. I guess I've seen some.
Jeanette says flat.
There are flat. Huh. So Rex, you're hungry, right, honey? Yep. Okay, well, I'm gonna plate you something here then.
What you guys made today?
So we made honey, lime, chicken thighs, Israeli couscous, and a fantastic gazpacho. Because I wanted a cool, and also because remember I took Rex to his annual physical, and I did admit to the doctor we're not eating enough vegetables. And you know what, you guys? Because Rex is 17, it was like my swan song to pediatrics. Like I really felt like I'm getting laid off. The doctor's like, "Well, it's been so nice knowing you guys for all these years. Bye." And I'm like, never going back into pediatrics. Okay. There. Okay. Let's have the prettiest one. This is the prettiest one. Okay, so we've got we really have the perfect meal here. We have the whole complete. Ta-da! The gazpacho, which was very easy to make. Pantry staples. The honey lime chicken. The dried peach Israeli couscous. And yum, yum, yum. It's a good summer meal in the winter in Los Angeles. Wait, this is like, give me the thumbnail. This is such a thumbnail. Or
Don't overdo it.
I thought they always overdo it. They're always like this. You're not going to believe the kind of lunch you can have, right? They always have something like that. Wait, take one with your photo. Sorry, with your.
Tilt it down really deep to the soup.
No, it's not good.
I'm not gonna like how this looks.
Okay, forget it. I'm not going to like how it looks. All right, let's cut it in. I'm glad you're going to save me from. I just feel like it said it's cooked enough, but I don't think it is. It is, though. I mean, I get so paranoid with chicken.
Me too. I always end up overcooking it.
Yeah, I know. But I know this one's all right. It's also hard because dark meat can look different colors. Good, it needs more salt, though. God, that's always the thing with my food, right?
You inherited it.
I know. It's a problem. So in that marinade, the marinade.
Did you put salt in the marinade? I don't think you did.
I thought I did. It really needed it, though. It needed more. Well, anyway, there you go. Okay, so where are we at here? So we've got the gazpacho, we've got the couscous. We know the beluga caviar is more expensive than saffron, and the black diamonds are truffles.
Jenna Pie says, "Hey there."
Hi, Jenna Pie. Jenna Pie, I made a honey lime chicken, a yummy gazpacho with no bread, and an Israeli couscous with dried pears. Dried peaches. It's the other pea. Okay, I'm going to put this. I'm going to let it cook in the salt a little bit longer. Just a minute or so. You got to watch me with that, Viv, when I cook. Yeah, I think so. Tell me about it. And I was dragging it out. I mean, we did trivia. So anyway, but this is nice for you guys to know because I like to do hump day meals. And so when you're kind of busy doing your busy weekday things, this is so easy. This was a 30-minute marinade. The chicken cooked easily. You saw how quickly the gazpacho, if you didn't have to cook the onions like I did, that's a no-cook meal. So this is terrific for when your house is really hot. I would just maybe pair it with like a big thing of crusty bread with some butter. That would be a perfect meal.
Jeanette says, "We need to see this engagement ring, Daphne."
Oh, okay, here it is. It's not a traditional engagement ring. It's 3. Can you see it? Okay, so it's 3 bands of 3 different metals with 1 little diamond. And when he gave it to me, he said it represented his commitment to me and my 2 children. So, very, very sweet. This was my old engagement ring, which I still wear and will continue to wear. From Vivian and Rex's dad.
Jeanette says, "Oh, I love that." He says, "Oh, Kat says, oh."
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and then for the wedding band, he just something simple. I'll show you in 2 weeks. So we've got that. I'm wearing champagne. Vivian's wearing blue as my maid of honor. Rex got a beautiful suit because Rex will be giving me away. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous. And my niece, who was my flower girl 20 years ago. So I text her. I go, "You want to reprise your role?" Because I'll have her when she was a little girl, and now is a beautiful young woman. She just got promoted at work, and I said to her, "I'm really glad my flower girl's not a slacker, so not a loser or something like that." Anyway, so yeah, so it's a kind of emotional time around here. But thank you guys for always being so kind and supportive and joining us here on Food Talk TV. Come and see my channel. I do a little bit different now, Daphne Brogdon. But every time you come to Food Talk TV, is the longest running live cooking show on TikTok. You're going to see fantastic food creators like Trini and other people, and you always learn things, which I think is great. I learned from all the food creators. So all of the recipes are going to be up on our website, and yeah, so come back again. Although I won't be here next week, but I will be here in 2 weeks with my wedding band and with my stories. So I hope you can join it, and I'll have a husband with me. Freaking out. What do you want to say, Viv?
Jeanette says, congratulations, we love you big time.
Aw, well, you guys couldn't be sweeter. The Food Talk TV gang is the best. Is absolutely the best. Let's see. Wait, what am I missing here? Woohoo! Is it harder to be in front or behind the camera? Oh, well, I don't know, Viv. I mean, for me, I'm such a ham, and I've been. It's easy for. I think it's easier to be behind the camera when I just did some producing, and it's easier to be behind the camera for sure because you feel more of the pressure in front of the camera. You feel pressure to look good, to sound like a cogent, intelligent person. You often I would be interviewing somebody, then you've got to kind of think on the fly, come up with your head, come up with questions. The hardest on camera stuff I did is the red carpet stuff. I don't know if you guys watch the Oscars, but that is the toughest because you're around 5,000 other press people and all these celebrities come, and you've got to be like, hey, and they're being asked the same lame questions, and you're like, oh, I want to come up with something different. You try to kind of connect with them and get some spark. Some of the celebrities are great. Some of them know how to work it. Like Eva Longoria, like she was always like, oh yeah, I'll talk to anybody. She was good. And then there'd be somebody who's kind of grouchy, didn't really want to talk to you, and you're like, that to me was the hardest. Those were the hardest gigs. And then sometimes people come up and you have no idea who they are. And the publicist is like, do you want to talk to Joe Blow? And you're like, do I? Because I'm on a live show. Oh, that was the other thing. Jonas Brothers. So the Jonas Brothers had not gotten big yet. And I'm at this like Kids' Choice Awards or whatever during this red carpet. And I'm dying. I didn't have a good producer. They weren't giving me any background on anything. And I said, so I'm standing there. I was like Universal Studios, wherever. And she goes, do you want to talk to the Jonas Brothers? Their album just dropped. And I was like, do I? And again, had no idea who they were. So the Jonas Brothers, they were still like pretty young at that point. They were all great. They were so sweet. And ever since then, I'm always like, I love the Jonas Brothers because they were really good. Okay, can you that radio, that phone go down? It's super loud. Anyway, they were great to engage with. They, kind of brought it. And I was like, I love the Jonas Brothers. There you go. Okay. That's it. Food Talk Trivia Celebrity Insider. I will see you in 2 weeks. Take care.
Bye-bye.